Hello, 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 what's happening everybody? MCOC Droid does, back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. And for this tips and tricks video, it's going to be kind of an extended version as I break down rifts. So these used to be called dimensional rifts in the past, but now they are called chaos rifts. Exact same principle, new name, not sure why they changed it, but you know, whatever. And so I'm going to break down how they work, how to get the shards, and then just some, of course, generic tips and tricks, hence the name of the video and this playlist. So these kicked off earlier this week. This video is being recorded in March. But again, you know, if these happen to come up again in the future, which hopefully they do, then I would imagine this video should still apply to future runs of rifts, but if not, then we'll see. Maybe you'll never see this again. But anyway, so they kicked off earlier this week, and they are lasting for another month and a few days, as you can see right there. We're still early on in this event. The new event quest for April of 2018 has not started yet, so there's only so much we can do right now. I want to go ahead and go to the original mail, which hopefully should still be available here. Yes, so this is a quick little breakdown of how it all works, but of course I've already claimed it. One thing that was included in this in-game mail, as you can see at the very bottom there, is they gave us 10,000 of the Tier 1 Chaos Shards to begin with. So if we go back here, as you can see, Tier 1, which is the beginner level, costs 10,000 shards. So essentially they gave us one free Tier 1 run. And the higher difficulties, as you can see, are also 10,000 shards to unlock. You do have to be level 25, as you can see up there, to access the heroic and master rifts. And so I have enough shards to do the one run, as you can see, and so I will get to that in a moment. But first I want to break down all the different places where you can get shards. And I'll kind of refer to this mail one more time and then show it physically in-game, as I have saved a couple of things to make it easier for everyone. So, as you can see here, you can collect Chaos Crystal Shards from completing the event quest, which again will start next week as of the recording of this video. Those are the best places to get shards for each difficulty of the event quest, so beginner, normal, heroic, master, and now uncollected as well. You get 2,000 shards for your first initial run-through, and then you get an additional 8,000 shards when you 100% the entire difficulty. So, if you 100% beginner mode, you will grand total get 10,000 of the Tier 1 shards. If you 100% normal, you get 10,000 of the Tier 2 shards, and so on and so forth. They have announced on the forums that for the uncollected mode, if you 100% that, you get the Tier 4 shards, just as you would from Master Mode. So no additional prize or, you know, uncollected rift, you know, no Tier 5 or anything like that, but it gives you another shot at Tier 4, which is pretty darn good since they have some fantastic rewards in there. So anyway, so that is the easiest and biggest place to get these Chaos Shards. Moving right along, as you can see, you can also get it from the, you can also get shards from the 3-day Alliance events, both as milestone and rank rewards. You can get them from the 7-hour and the 22-hour solo events, again, same as milestones, same with milestones and rank rewards. And then lastly, from the 7-day event calendar, as you can see, it runs throughout the entire month. So what happens is, if I can go back to the main menu, so we've already started the first 3 days, as you can see, of this first calendar. 7-day calendar, the grand total of these Tier 1 shards from the entire week is 2,500. So again, since this will run 4 times, that means that by the end of the 4th calendar, there will be an additional free run of Tier 1. Nothing terribly exciting, but, you know, it's a little something something. So you get 2 free total runs of Tier 1 from Kabam. One from that in-game email I showed you before, and one from these 4 calendars all together. In terms of the milestones and rank rewards for some of these events, I've been saving some of these rewards so I could show you. So let me show you right here. This was the first one that kicked off a day or so ago. As you can see, it's already finished for the 22-hour solo event. To break it down here, as you can see, there are tier 2 shards that are in the milestones. So I'll go ahead and claim it all. That's 25, plus another 50, so that's 75, plus another 100, so that's 175, plus another 175, so that's 350, and then another 250 for the top milestone. So that is a total of 600 tier 2 shards. And again, this was event quest completion, so this is one of the 22-hour solo events. So again, not too bad. 600 tier 2 shards, you know, those are running every 22 hours, so you can start really build them up if you're participating in the 22-hour solo events every day or most days or what have you. And then for the rank rewards, as you can see, there are tier 3 shards. Now again, this was event quest, and I think I'd pretty much gotten to just the top milestone. I forget what my score was, but I think it was pretty much right there, or only a couple points over. So obviously, as you can see, unsurprisingly, I got the 71 to 100% rank, and only 25 tier 3 shards, so I'll go ahead and claim that. But if you do pretty well, as you can see, the higher ranks, or the higher brackets, have more tier 3 shards. Look up there, getting to 200, 300, 400, and if you just so happen to get rank 1 in one of these 22-hour solo events, you get 600 shards, so not too shabby there. What else can I claim here? The 7-hour solo event, same deal. It has, and I already claimed the first milestone, but again, same deal. The 7-hour solo events have the tier 2 shards in there, 50, 75, and 100 at the max. And for rank rewards, of course, they're smaller as well because they're 7 hours. They happen more often, but 250, 200, etc., down to there. Okay, I'm going to make sure I have everything. Again, these have been sitting for a minute, so just want to make sure I'm getting everything. This 3-day event that started yesterday was the first one to pop up with tier 2 and tier 3 shards as well. So this one's ongoing. As you can see, once again, milestones have the tier 2 shards. 100 there, plus another 200, so that's 300. If we are moving along, another 300 makes it 600. Another 500 makes it 1100. Another 750 makes it 1850. And then finally, if you max out the milestones here, that's another 1200. So that's 3050 tier 2 shards from these 3-day Alliance events. So that's completion, item use, and the 2 arena events. And then rank rewards, as you can see, also tier 3 shards, but they're pretty tasty. Top Alliance gets 2,000. And again, that's every 3 days. So even if you're all the way at the bottom, you're still getting 250, not too shabby, but it's definitely worth it for your alliances to be pushing on these 3-day events, because as you can see, there's some decent tier 3 shards in there as well. Okay, what else? Oh, that has nothing to do with anything, but sorry, I figured I'd claim it since I'm right here. Anyway, so those are all of the places outside of the rifts themselves where you can get shards.